Okay, in this lesson we're going to cover negative numbers. So let's begin with an example. -3 plus 2. And the way we're going to approach this question is we're going to think of a number line. So my number line starts from 0. If I go to the right hand side, I get my positive numbers. So 1, 2, 3. And if I go to the left hand side, I get negative numbers. So -1, -2, -3. And the way I want you to approach this question is think about the starting point. So the first number that we have is -3. So that is over here. We've got -3 on the left hand side of my number line. And think about which way we are going. So when we've got a positive number, we've got +2. We're going to go to the right hand side. If we're going to go to the left hand side, then we know my numbers are going to get more and more negative. So my answer, if I start from -3 and then go +2, I go from -3 to -2 to -1. So my answer is -1. The key thing is to think about this number line in your head and think about if I go to the left and let's say my number's already negative. So let's say I do -2, -1. Because I'm starting at -2 and I want to go -1 from the -2. So in this question, I'm starting at -2 and I'm going to the left. You can see my negative number is going to get bigger, so I get to -3. So the key thing for these questions is the number line. That's the first thing you need to remember. The second thing is if you've got signs which are together, this will make more sense when we come and do the questions. A plus and a plus is a plus, a negative and a negative is a plus, and anything else, so a plus and a minus is a minus, a minus and a plus is a minus. So these will make more sense when we do the questions. Keep them in mind for now. 4 plus plus 4, as an example, is 8. 4 minus minus 4 is also 8. Pause the video here and have a go at the worksheet. Once you're done, come back to the video and we'll go through the answers. Question 1. 8 minus 13. Let's write that down. 8 minus 13. Let's think about our number line. I'm going to briefly draw it at the bottom. I've got 0 here. I've got 8 somewhere down here. And because I'm going -13, I am going to the left hand side. So you can see once I do all my little jumps, I'm going to end up at 0 and then it's going to carry on. 8 minus 13, my answer is -5. Next question, -6 plus 9. Again, think about the number line. So I'm starting from, here's 0, here's -6. I'm starting from the left hand side. My numbers are going that way, so +9. So I'm going to end up with a positive answer. So my final answer is 3. If you're not sure about these, either count on your fingers or try and do some form of addition to help you. -4, -4, as we mentioned before, I'll draw the number line. So this number line, you don't have to do it once you get comfortable with the questions, but I'm just showing you right now to make it a bit easier to understand which way we're going. That's a key mistake that people make. They think they need to add 4 to -4 for some reason, or they go the wrong way on the number line. Remember which way you're going on the number line, and then that will help you to get your answer. -4, -4, our final answer is -8. Next question, -6 plus -2. Let's do it in steps. A plus and a minus is a minus. So I can simplify that to -6 -2. Here's my number line. I am going -2 from -6, so my numbers are going to get bigger. So just to remind you, if I go to the left hand side, my numbers are going to get more negative, and if I go to the right hand side, they're going to get less negative until it hits 0, and then positive numbers come. So I go left from -6, I get -8. Next question, 10 minus -16. Don't be afraid to write down all your steps, even if you think you know the answer. 10 plus 16 is 26. Next question, -10 minus -4. Don't let the signs put you off with the question. Do it in steps. Minus and minus is a plus. Then draw your number line. So you've got 0 here. We've got -10 here. And we're going +4. So we're going this way. So my numbers are getting less negative. My final answer is -6. Next question, -8 plus 13. Draw your number line starting from -8. We've got 0 over here. I'm going this way +13. So my final answer is 5. Next question, 32 minus -24. Minus and a minus is a plus. Then 32 plus 24 is 56. Let's read the question before we answer it. Here are 4 numbers. Write one of these numbers in each box to make a correct calculation. We've got a 9 and a 4 and we need to make a 5. One way I can think about getting 5 is if I've got something like this. 9 minus 4, that gets me to 5. Another way might be minus 4 plus 9. So let's think about the numbers we can put in the box. So I could put 9 and minus 4. That's one answer. Or the other answer I could put is minus 4 plus 9. For this question, I'm going to put 9 plus minus 4 equals 5. Next question, so slightly different to before, but along the same sort of lines. 9 times minus 4. So we've got 2 numbers here, and that's really important to understand. We've got a 9 and we've got a minus 4. If nothing's written in front of the 9, it's like a plus 9. Using that, a plus and a minus is a minus. 9 times 4 is 36. My final answer is minus 36. Next question, the key with these are to do the signs first. So minus and minus is a plus, which I don't need to write. 5 times 5 is 25. Next question, minus 108 divided by 9. So instead of writing divided by, another way to write that is all over 9 as a fraction. And now let's think about how many 9s go into 108. And just to make it easier for you, I'm going to write down all the steps here on the bottom right hand side. So how many 9s go into 1? They don't go. How many 9s go into 10? That goes once with the remainder of 1. If you haven't covered this topic, we'll cover it in another video. How many 9s go into 18? Twice, with no remainders. So my final answer is minus 12. Don't forget about the sign. Next question, minus 64 divided by, or another way to write it is all over minus 8. A minus and a minus is a plus, so even though they're top and bottom or within a fraction, the same rules apply. How many 8s go into 64? 8 times, that's my answer. And for the final question, first step is to write it down. Minus 3 times 8 times minus 2. As with before, even though the question's slightly longer, we're going to do the signs first. If nothing's written in front of the 8, we know it's a plus. Let's do this step by step. A minus and a plus is a minus, and a minus and a minus is a plus. 3 times 8 is 24, times 2 is 48. My final answer is plus 48. And if you get confused with these questions, another way to write these is with brackets. So hopefully that makes it a bit easier to visualize. I can see I need to do the signs first, so I got a plus. And once you've got the plus, you can do the numbers. So 3 times 8, which is 24, times 2, which is 48. So once you've completed the worksheet and understood the topic, have a go at the larger worksheet on the website. If you've got any questions, ask them in the group sessions, and I'll see you in the next video.